Alright, sorry guys. Thank you for being patient. My dad was talking to me. We were talking about the new Star Trek trailer. Talked about the Independence Day 2 trailer. So, and then, there was Rocco, talking to Rocco about going to see Star Wars. I think I'm going to go with him and Kevin. So it's a very exciting day. Very exciting. Hey Kurt Dog. So, did you guys see the Star Trek trailer? Am I crazy thinking that looks shitty? Is that me? It was like, first of all, them playing that fucking music was a stretch. I mean, they played it in the first movie, I get it, but even that was like, okay. And then, yeah, that new movie looks awful. I don't know, maybe it'll be good. That was just a trailer, and yeah, as Stellar was saying, it wasn't Star Trek. It was Fast and Furious in space, and that is, I mean, it's a Fast and Furious director, and so I don't know. I was disappointed, but that was just the trailer, and who knows how the actual movie is going to be. But it looked like Fast and Furious meets Star Trek, and that is not what Star Trek is about at all. So, I don't know. I thought it was kind of a bummer. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably still watch it. I'll watch it too. I know who I am. I'll watch it. I love Star Trek. Man, though, if it was Next Generation, I'd be way more excited, to be honest with you. Way more excited for that. You know, they could do a Next Generation now. But you can't, I mean, if you don't have Patrick Stewart, everyone said you can't replace William Shatner, which I always disagree with. I thought you definitely could, and they did. But I can't imagine them replacing Patrick Stewart if they ever did like a Next Generation. That wouldn't work. Anyways, alright, well now I have 43 emails. I got 2 more since that phone call, but that's okay. We are going, Inner Light is the best episode of Star Trek. By far, any series of Star Trek, that is the best episode of any series of Star Trek. Far and away, the best. You know what also is a really good one? If you want to get into Star Trek Next Generation talk, because I can talk about that all day. You know what? Yeah, Rocco talks about fucking Evangelion all day. Why can't I talk about Star Trek? Now, one of the best episodes of Next Generation is, what is it called? Like, Captain Picard, everyone's on the ship, and Captain Picard is, like, forced to give these, like, 3 kids a tour, like the academic award. They won some award, and so the prize was to get a tour of the Enterprise with Captain Picard, and then everything goes to shit on the ship, and like it's like there's like 5 different stories of different crew members trying to get out of their like shitty circumstances and trying to not die. Oh, that's a good one. Forget that name of the episode. There's another episode about kids again, actually, where there's a problem, there's a malfunction with the transporter. You guys remember this? And Keiko and Ensign Ro and Guinan and Captain Picard all become kids, and they're 13 years old again. And then the ship gets taken over by the Ferengi. Oh. And they put all the kids in a separate room, and so they put like the captain in the like separate room, and so like he and all the kids have to break out and kill the Ferengi. Oh, it's so good. Jordan Jones is right. The episode is called Disaster, and that's a great episode, I think. Good one. There's another one I'm thinking of that's really good. Oh, you guys remember the one where the Enterprise is like docked in some bay, and then they have to clear the ship, and they're doing some kind of like Tetrion sweep or Baryon sweep or something. They have to like clear the whole ship out, and it's like getting rid of some kind of like, it's almost like you know, termites, getting rid of fucking termites. Like it's like this beam or this energy that goes through the ship, and like if you touch it, it's toxic and you'll die. So like it's going through the ship to get rid of all these like bad particles or whatever. And Captain Picard is on there because he forgot his saddle, and these like he finds these other people on the ship who were there, and like they're like fucking the ship over and gonna steal the ship, and oh, that was a good one. Anyways, I'm just going off on this tangent and not really making a lot of sense. I realize that. The Ferengi, not the Fergie. If you guys have not watched Star Trek ever, which a lot of people have not, I really recommend watching Next Generation. But I will tell you, the first couple seasons are rough. It's a the first episode in particular, I don't like the episode at all. I think it sucks. But if you can get past the first couple, it's pretty shaky. And like it was just a pilot. They didn't think it was gonna get picked up. Yeah, Jordan Jones is right. Starship Mine is gonna clean up the ship. But I really recommend watching that show. Oh, Rocco, call me back. 1 second. Hello? Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm streaming live right now. Do you care if you can hear my side of the conversation? Okay, then I'll put you on speakerphone. Alright. Okay, go ahead.
I was just looking at, there's a 60 Minutes thing about Star Wars that just happened or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was just getting excited, so I was reading shit about it. I guess J.J. Abrams was talking, I don't know if this is at the red carpet thing or an earlier 60 Minutes. I don't know, I'm kind of confused reading this, but I guess they talked about, he said, J.J. Abrams says he's shitting himself about this movie.
Why?
And how it does and how it's going to be received. And they're like, really? You seem, cocky going into it or whatever. And he said, I honestly, basically what I have discovered is the movie needs to, like, Disney paid $4 billion for Star Wars.
Right.
He said they basically have broken it down. After all this, they determined this week, this movie needs to make $1.5 billion, that it was worth it.
Oh my God.
That they can determine, okay, the purchase was worth it, so it's like, yeah, okay, no pressure.
$1.5 billion. Now.
$1.5 billion. See, that if it makes that, then they can determine, okay, it was buying Star Wars was successful because they have all these other little things, but what matters is the movie.
Right, but but they're making so many of these fucking movies. Like they're selling oranges with Star Wars on it. They might say that, and worldwide, I would be shocked if it did not make that worldwide.
So that's what they were saying. So that's what one of the news people was saying. Is they said, they always do their kind of preliminary tracking.
Yeah.
To see if how well is the movie tracking? I mean, who's talking about it? How many people are talking about it? What's the whatever, all that stuff that they accumulate. And they said tracking right now, the way if it goes the way it's going now, they are going to slam dunk $2.5 billion.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what it's looking like right now. From tracking, who knows? I mean, that could go wrong. But anyway, I just thought that was really interesting. Like, there's serious high stakes.
That's crazy. $1.5 billion. Wow.
Yeah, and like I think I mentioned this before too, but on the 60 Minutes thing, they sat in. They didn't show any of the footage of the movie or anything, but they sat in on John Williams' scoring session, and it was like, even that, it was like they didn't need to show an image. They did not need to show one frame of the movie, and it was like, oh my god. It was so
yeah.
It was so awesome. Like, just all this new music that you hadn't heard before, but then you'd hear little touches of the Star Wars theme come in, or whatever, and it was like, oh, holy shit, this really is all new. Like, I don't know, it was really heavy.
Oh, dude, I'm so excited. But yeah, I mean, I really think, fucking Avatar made $1.5 billion domestically. Like, this has to be bigger than Avatar, right?
Domestically, right? I think I just don't understand how you could get out of the house to see Avatar and make that much, but Star Wars couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I still see how that'd be possible.
And I know that every single person saw Avatar in 3D, and that makes it so it's like basically double the ticket price.
Yeah.
But I just still feel like that doesn't. I've never seen a marketing push and so much hype for a movie ever as this one.
Yeah, it's hard to say because, like you said, everyone saw it in 3D, so that did kick up the earnings a lot. But you have to factor in, too, inflation since 2009. I don't know if that plays a factor, but you're right. I mean, not every show in the Star Wars is 3D. I mean, I'm not going to see 3D. So.
No, me neither. But we made sure to see Avatar in 3D when we saw it. Like, we had to see it that way, so.
Yeah, so maybe that'll be its eternal leg up on everything. But I don't know. Anyway, it sounds, it's kind of nuts. Anyway.
Yeah, well, honestly, if this movie doesn't top Avatar, then nothing will.
Yeah, then that's that. Really, honestly, that's that, if it can.
Yeah. Crazy, though. Crazy. Yeah. It will. Hey, it's gonna at least beat Titanic. It is.
I keep thinking Titanic is still number one.
No, Titanic is $600 million, which is a lot of money. I mean, that's a lot of money. Domestically, correct. Domestically.
Man, I don't know. That's tough.
Well, you know what though? If it sucks, it won't. But if it's really, if it's good, if it's good at all, it will. And let's say, talk about Star Trek, the first Star Trek movie that came out. You know, they thought it was going to do alright, but then that movie, the hype was like, it was pretty decent. But the movie came out and it was fucking awesome, and everyone talked about it so much that it make it a shitload more money. So, you know, if this movie is as good as that first Star Trek that he did, I don't know. We'll see.
That's what I was going to say. What I was going to say is I actually think the movie can hit those levels if it's just okay or better.
Yeah.
I don't think, if it's bad, that's another story. If it's like pure shit, that's another story. It'll still do amazing, honestly, frankly, but
yeah.
But I think if it's just okay or better, people will just be down with, okay, it's Star Wars, I'm gonna go a bunch of stuff, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, because honestly, Avatar, most opinions on that felt like there wasn't a lot of like screaming about how amazing it was. It was a lot of
no.
Go see it. No, okay, yeah, okay, you know, whatever. Very kind of indifferent. But anyway, so yeah, that's what I think. I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy though. That's nuts.
Anyway, it's just kind of it was pretty crazy. Anyway, that's all. I was just looking at that stuff and just wanted to share.
Well, thank you. Well, now you share with us in the chat, and they're all very excited. So.
Oh, wait, did you hear me the whole time?
Oh, yeah. You didn't want that?
Well, when I started the phone call with all the like racial slurs and like the hate speech and stuff, they didn't hear that.
No, they did, but they just thought it was cute and charming.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a bit.
People in the chat said they heard it and they would be offended, but they all agree with everything you said.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know what that means though.
So I could just kind of free flow, say whatever next podcast. Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, go for it right now. Say whatever you want right now. Go ahead.
No, that's okay. You know what, honestly, because I wrote it a whole thing down, so I'll just say it later. I'll just be at the rally next week.
Sounds good. All right.
Okay, cool.
All
See you then.
right.
I gotta buy some wood. All right, bye.
Bye. There we go. Okay, guys. Well, now that was the Rocco call. That was the Rocco call bit. How did you guys like that? Okay. $1.5 billion. It can make that. There's a website, Box Office Mojo. I am fascinated with how much movies make. I'm on that site all the time. So, check it out. And check out Star Trek Next Generation while you're at it. Get through that first episode, and it's still not great. The first couple, it's kind of shaky. But, man, once it hits its stride, it's so good. Season 5 is awesome. every now and then you get into an episode, like season 5 in particular, there's like, I think there's probably like 15 amazing episodes and 2 of the shittiest episodes ever. It's kind of weird. But it's a great, great show. I swear to you it is.